Put your sweats on for me, yeah. Cause I got the plug, I'll make it call for green. Oh, I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't ya, no. Just say you will come through and chill, chill. Just say you will come through and chill. Said I wanna love all night, singing. Yeah. Said I wanna love all night. Yeah. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense.
I need them.
We're on.
Are we? Yes, we are.
We're
Hey!
back. I feel like it's been a long time.
Oh my gosh.
This episode is sponsored by the water I'm gonna be drinking.
This episode is not sponsored by Henny, which my birthday weekend was sponsored by.
See,
a
lot of
craziness.
A lot of people forget that the weekend that just passed was V's birthday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
let me just say one thing, because we got so much to tell you guys that, all right, let me just start off by saying that I worked on my birthday. Okay, I worked on my birthday. I worked all week long. I did not go out once. I didn't have
doubles.
no birthday dinners. I didn't have no,
I was
you know,
getting
I didn't go
overtime.
clubbing. I didn't do nothing extra particular. This was just straight up, I worked all week. So by the time that Strike 2.5 came along, I was like, you know what? It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Time to go get some Henny.
right, like that was her birthday weekend. We were gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna do the battle. We're gonna chill. We had so many things planned for this weekend, right?
Exactly.
So what had happened was.
What happened is, don't ever fucking.
What had happened was, as soon as you start over.
What happened
I'm
was.
just gonna address the elephant in the room. We drank a little bit of Henny during brunch hours.
A little more than a little.
By the time we got to the event, we were drunk. But what I will say is, everybody there, everybody that we saw was family. Everybody was our favorite people. So we felt comfortable to get even more drunk once we were there, because we're like, we good.
Right. And you know what? And that's one thing that I noticed, and I was telling her all about it. I was like, you know what? I feel like we were just really, not only was it my birthday, but we were just really comfortable. Like, you know, shout out to my nigga Tall, because Tall was there. We were right in that section. Like, we saw everyone that we're cool with. So it was kind of like you know, when you go to a backyard barbecue and everyone's chilling and you don't care how many cups are being handed. So,
sue me.
Exactly. So, you know, we got... Anyway. That was our disclaimer for Saturday.
Right.
Before we get into details
in case
of
you
why,
hear anything,
or in case you saw what happened, because there was a lot going on besides the battle. So
right.
I will say.
And if you could see, V's drinking today. I am not.
Shout out to I'm gonna keep it PG. Shout out to DV for giving me some Moet, because the bitch really needed it today.
Yeah, I was like,
no.
yo, V, we're not drinking today. I got water. She was like, what? You ain't drinking today.
No.
Shout out to everybody that came out to the Strike 2.5. I think it was a dope turnout. Everybody was saying how big the venue was, but we already knew that. We know Amazura was going to be crazy big, so we knew it was going to be like an intimate setting. I believe for the face-off, which we got to talk about too, for the face-off, a surprise battle popped off, which will be on Band, and they leaked the clip of that on Twitter.
Oh my God,
Saga.
yo.
What?
The first one, it was Saga and who?
Oh, the first one was, but that was Friday night. That wasn't Band, was it?
Yeah, that's Band too, because everybody on Twitter
shit.
is saying that URL leaked the clip of it. And they're like, how you tell us to be quiet and you guys leaked the clip of it. So it was Saga's battle Friday night.
Didn't even know Saga versus Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes. Yes, it was. It was Snake Eyes. Yes, you're absolutely right. Really? Shout out to Snake Eyes, who that's like one of the only people I remember seeing. I remember seeing Snake Eyes. I remember seeing Jack Boy. I have millions of pictures with everybody, and I don't remember half of these conversations.
I remember a lot of people, but there's a few of you that I looked at, and I was like, and you know the weirdness that we always talk about? Like, if you see us, just say hi. It's creepier if you just stare and don't say anything. Because I was looking at certain people, and they were like, and I'm just like, you look familiar from the little tiny picture that I see on your Facebook.
Right.
But.
So within the face-off, let's talk face-offs real quick.
Okay.
Because I watched the face-offs, and then it was all like calm. You know, first it was riding Glueazy, so it had to like warm you up a little bit because you're like, okay, they're both Goonies. Then, you know, it keeps going. Then, you know, it was
I felt like Ryder and Glueazy was, for a face-off, in my opinion, I felt like it was very
friendly.
Calm. I want to use the word calm.
And it was first.
Calm.
Like, they were the first two to sit down.
So maybe that's like, also why. You know, when you're first, you kind of like, you don't know.
Right.
But I kind of wanted to see more aggression.
Right. Mr. Wavy and Jerry Wess, that battle was put in. Chef Trez, is away, so Chef Trez and Loso didn't go down. Mr. Wavy was the only one that said free Chef Trez when he started battling. Face-off wise, JC didn't get there in time, so him and B-Dot didn't have a face-off. Everybody knows you can't argue with DNA. Like, he's a professional arguer. So he was killing it in the face-off against Danny Myers. And then K-Shine and Av where it went a little crazy.
It got a little crazy.
It got intense. There was a little hands in the face, and they had to stop it early. But what I will say,
not surprised.
I'm not. You know, even my family was like K-Shine, always K-Shine. But what I will say is, I'm so happy that when it came time to battle, all of that was out the window. They both was professional. They both rapped. They both came to rap, and it was no extra drama.
Right.
We were the only ones with drama.
We were the only ones that came and turned up a little bit.
So with the face-off, you know, they Saga and Snake Eyes had their band battle, which nobody knew about. A lot of people on Twitter, because, you know, for the people on Facebook, you forget that a lot of the juicy stuff actually goes down on Twitter. Facebook is more for the fans. Twitter, the actual battlers are talking and going back and forth. So URL put out like a little clip of Saga's battle, and everybody's like, oh my God, that you leaked it, whatever. So the day of, there was another band battle booked as a surprise battle, which we're going to get into that a little bit later, because I don't want to spoil. Y'all know already, but we're going to talk atmosphere and stuff like that later. Now, well, it's on Twitter. People are talking about it. They know it went down, but they don't know how it happened. I don't want to talk about.
I still see so many people like, what? There was a battle after? Like, so let's get into it.
True.
Oh. You can't talk about the battle.
No, we're not talking. We're not talking about about like bar wise. Let's get into the actual battles that we did get to see. So now, when I say that, I use that term loosely. Like, we saw some, and then I had to watch the pay-per-view.
You know, we both had to. Shout out to everyone in the chat right now. Dana, real quick, I haven't talked to her, so I really don't know what her situation's like right now, and she just got a better job, so congratulations to her. I mean, I hope everything works itself out. That was as far as like the human remains story I told you guys about last week.
Oh yeah, to be continued. We're still trying to find out what happened with that crazy.
All right, hold up. Real quick, man. Let's try to cut this short. My man, pro-black Chris. Come on, brother. Let's not do this today, all right, man?
Let's have
you
some respect.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, now I'm gonna give him a little warning here, man, and hopefully he'll do that in upright pen. I mean, like, this ain't the place for that, bruh.
Right.
So show a little bit of respect, man, and let's get this thing going.
Let's act like grown-ass men.
Zaire, what's up, man?
You know what it is that guys don't know how to give compliments to females.
Facts.
They don't want to be like, yo, I'm tuned in, you girls are great, so that's how they got to express themselves.
Yeah, but it's cool, but
weird.
they just got to calm it down a little bit.
Right.
So
Slow it down.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
So
Oh
yeah,
my
good.
God.
Thank you for acknowledging, Chris. I appreciate that,
Yes.
brother. I appreciate that.
And shout out to Uncle Ross. Shout out to Nikki Knowledge, who was in the building. We definitely were, as drunk as I was, I
They
was
held
I
it
was
down,
watching
for
my
real.
girl Nikki all night. I was like, "You good, Nick? You good, Nikki? You good?" We have so many pictures with her. Like, it was just like I said, everybody that was there was everybody we love, and we had so much fun.
It was
doubt.
a motherfucking barbecue, guys.
It
Like,
really
we were
was,
just
yo.
chilling.
It really, really, really was. Shout out to Suge, who was holding me down,
shout
holding
out
me
to
down,
Suge.
and holding me up at the same damn time.
Suge would be like, she was like kind of like leaning towards, and he was like, nope, we're not doing
He's
that.
like, Jersey, get up, Jersey.
Not doing it.
Shout out to Loso. Always good to see Loso in town. Definitely a sweetheart. Same with Saga. Who else did we have? Jack Boy, like I said, shout out to Drugs. Shout out to Glueazy. Shout out to J Murder. We was really chilling, yo. Shout out to City, my
Hard.
favorite person in the whole wide world.
Shout out to Tara. Shout
Yes,
out to
Hall. Somebody
Shout out
told
to
me.
Ish. Shout out to Clip, who was fucking going everywhere. As much as we ran around, that man was running around.
Yeah,
too,
shout out
so-
to your boy Clip, man. Definitely hold it down. Shout out to Ish Moolah. Shout out to everybody, man.
Hey, real
Ike.
quick, shout out Hassan, Zaire, Andrea Speaks in the building. I see y'all.
Yes.
Appreciate
Shout
y'all
out to all you
tuning in.
guys.
Drizzy, Dre, I see you, brother. I'm going to call you, man. I haven't opened up the file yet.
Drizzy.
Yeah, and hold up. Dana Vaughn, Terry, we see y'all in there. Fam Gang, Renee Thomas, we appreciate y'all tuning in and being positive and enjoying the show.
Amen.
Appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all. Now, talking to Strike, because remember, this is
Now back to the Henny.
the
no,
no more Henny. I think the problem was I mixed it with champagne. I don't know where we got champagne from or
No.
champagne glasses. So City tags us in a picture.
Maybe it was the
And
fact that we
it
barely
says-
had breakfast and we were drinking Henny through a straw.
Right.
Maybe.
Right, with Monster.
That
I
might
was a
have did
monster.
it at 12
right.
o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, I don't know.
For those that
I'm
think
no
I'm
expert.
soft because I preach positivity, clearly there's a crazy bone in my body that
Or
I just
two.
like to hide. It's good to have in a pinch. Like
See,
if
someone said too in my chat.
if something happened to one of y'all, that's good. That'll come in handy. But on this night, that poor bouncer did not even take her phone.
All right, so let's just get into the battles up
Yes.
until we couldn't get into the battles.
Okay.
Real quick, all right?
So Glue
let's start
Rider.
Let's start off with Glueazy and my boy Ryder.
Yes, love both of them, which I also hopped in their interview. So Glueazy.
So if you see Dutch, just understand that she was a little lit at that point. If you go over to 15 minutes of fame and check that interview
is that
out.
what I need to do? I need to have a few shots and then I'll just be the interview crowd.
Best interview.
I was like, what's
Oh,
up, fellas?
comfortable.
Oh my God,
You was
that
on
was
one.
funny.
Yeah, so for that battle, I want to say it would come down to preference, but I have to give it to Ryder.
I give it to Ryder.
I have to give it to Ryder. Glueazy had a solid start. He was funny as hell, as always.
He was funny. His first
punchy.
round was good, but then the second round, I was like, "What happened?"
What happens is at the end, whenever they forget, there needs to be a class, and I could teach this. Get how to act like that was the end of your round. There's no reason for you to be like,
It was too
damn, I
short.
forgot it.
It was too
You
short
guys
to
are
act like that was the
freestyle
end,
kings.
though.
Say something. Well, see, that's another thing.
That's how
When it's too short, it's too short.
it's too
You're right.
short. There could have been a little. I mean, but
Pause,
it
pause,
all happened. No
pause.
pause. I'm a girl. I can say that.
No, I was just fucking with
Nah,
you.
pause. It's too short.
It was too short.
Oh my god.
All right, so yeah, so
Him stopping and letting everybody know, like, yo, I forgot. It kind of it takes away from your whole round whether it was good or not.
Right, so definitely give that off to Ryder. But I
Shout out to his URL jacket.
I do want to say that too. But I do want to say that Ryder really impressed me this time around. Like I've seen Ryder from, like, you know, when he first came out, and his energy was different. His performance was way different.
Right.
And his presence wasn't really demanding like
He
that.
let
So
the
when I
anger
saw him,
out.
I was like,
We
you better
both was
fucking
on.
Go. I was excited. So
He
I'm
was
happy for
wilding
Ryder.
on smack, though.
Yo, I wrote that.
Yo.
he addressed a lot of things.
I'm sorry, and some people took offense to that, and some people were like, "Oh, why would you ever say?" That was fire. Like
you thought I was gonna lose? Get smacked the fuck out of here. Those are the best parts of battles when the battle rappers go and smack.
And it was right
smack,
there.
yeah.
Like it wasn't like Smack knew it was gonna happen. That was a fucking shot.
You know why?
Like,
because
everyone was like, "Oh, okay, Ryder."
And that's what I was gonna say. Ryder painted a story. He told y'all exactly what he been through for this last year.
You need me.
How as when and it's funny because when he imitated Smack, he said that Smack be like, "Whoa, we see how you do this one, and that'll determine if you get another plate." And then you see people like B Dot who came to the main stage. Loso, it was an issue on whether or not he needed a PG, and then his PG was on Gnome. So Ryder felt a kind of way, which I understand, and it was dope that he addressed it like that. Like I feel like there will be no more Ryder slander. There will be no more, oh, is Ryder aggressive?
Like, everyone kept talking shit, saying, oh, but Ryder needs this, Ryder needs that. What does he need now?
Right. He addressed the Cave Gang. He said, if y'all want to know if I'm Cave Gang,
a lot of shots were fired.
He was wilding.
A lot of shots were fired. I will say, I wasn't expecting half the shit that came out his mouth. I was kind of like, wow.
I tell you what, I did an interview with Smack after the event, and Smack was like, you know, it's all good, because I was talking to him about people coming at him on stage. Right. And, you know, it's all good. It's part of the game, blah, 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 blah. He was, you know.
That's so lit.
But see, that's how you should be. Because at the end of the day, you want people to be wowed. You want a good performance.
That's a fact.
That was a fucking good performance.
That's a fact. It's battle rap. Nobody's off limits.
Exactly. Right. We're not here to hold hands, people. We're not kumbaya in here. That was lit. I
even
enjoyed
the positive tea is spiked. With a little bit of Henny in it. So shout out to Glue and Ryder, man. Definitely two of my favorite people, Mr. Wavy and Jerry Wess. Now we both picked different here. We both picked opposite here.
Yo, Wavy really like caught my entire attention. Like, I was sitting there like, oh my God.
Yo, now
I wish, and I'm not going to lie, I wasn't paying attention at the battle. I had to rewatch that one because at the battle, I was just all over the place. But I will say, when I saw it, I really wish I would have just paid attention and gotten information and just listened, because that shit was so fire. But she wants to go with Jerry West. So
I'm going with Jerry West. You know what it is? Because I've seen a lot of Mr. Wavy, and I know his potential. And I don't know if maybe it's that on-cam feel when you're like, you could have been more. But I like aggressive. I like that aggressive shit. So to me, I gave it to Jerry West because he was just wilding. But I did right here. Both of them have their own separate types of stage presence.
Right.
Now, there was an old battle with Mr. Wavy that went viral that he was like, he said, shotgun in my pants and walking like a zombie with it. Then Mr. Wavy had a battle after that. Then he battled Twerk, and he was the one who wore the shirt with Twerk's mugshot on it. And then he impersonated.
Did the McDonald's. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he impersonated Twerk. Like, this would be Twerk at the drive-thru and da-da-da. So Mr. Wavy is just funny. He knows that people gravitate towards those angles now and his humor. So he was funny. Oh, look, I put made V a fan.
Yeah, he did. He made a fan out of me. I mean, shout out to Jerry West, too, because he was good. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I just think in my... opinion, I thought style. Wavy was just he just had it. Like, I don't know, his energy, the shit he was saying, like everything he said made me want to listen and pay attention.
Right.
And I love when I get that feel when everyone's talking, passing blunts and cups. I love when you just get that one bar that you're like, wait a minute, I gotta listen. I gotta hear this.
And see, with Jerry West, I was feeling it because he said something like Wavy gotta start over, like I gave him a bald head. I was like, damn. Like, he was really going. I'm just happy for both of them. I'm happy to see Mr. Wavy come this far. I'm happy to see Jerry West in the position that he's in, because it was quiet for Jerry West for a little while. They made him do a one-off. He did a one-off again, and then now he
was fire against X Factor.
Right. Yes, because they brought that up. They brought up the X Factor battle.
That was a fire battle.
I'm not gonna lie, Geechee and T-Top, I really didn't see a lot of. One, I heard they put my boy on blast again.
That shit was the corniest battle of the night.
Really?
T-Top versus
and everybody
Geechee?
thought it was going to be the battle.
I'm
I'm like, really?
Yo, that was it for me.
That
was the
That
one.
was it for me.
What I caught in the beginning, I don't know if anybody else caught that, and I don't even know if he was supposed to say it, but since it's out, I'm gonna say it again.
What?
That Iron Solomon said he didn't have an opponent for London, so whoever wins out of Geechee and T-Top, he wants to battle them in London. Who do you think won the battle, in your opinion? Who you giving it to?
I'm not giving it to
Oh,
nobody.
because it was just an all-around dope battle.
It was
good.
exactly what I like in battle rap.
See, and
A
that's
good
how
back
I
and
feel
forth.
about
Yeah.
another one we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it got personal. I heard there was some personals in there because they was talking about a prior trip with all of them together. So it was awkward. It was awkward.
I
for the
said it in
boys.
my interviews, but both of them had some crazy lines. But that line, T-Top said something about like how they do drive-bys in Cali and
Twerk is out with some. He was like, Twerk always leaves us. He said something about Twerk out with
no,
some
that was
hoes.
Ryder.
Was it?
No,
that was
it was Twerk.
that was Geechee. I mean,
T-Top said it.
no, that was Glueazy.
Was it?
Nah, T-Top brought. I'm not gonna say the girl's name again until the battle comes out.
No,
but
but Glueazy was talking about how Twerk always they be hanging out.
You're
and then
right,
Twerk
you're right. It was
leaves
Blue, it was
and
Blue.
go get some girls and leave them alone or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
that was
funny
Blue.
That was
as
hilarious.
hell.
He was
I'm
like,
talking
and this
about-
one always is some bitches.
And then in T-Top's battle, he addressed the time that Twerk brought up somebody he was doing something with and that Geechee felt some type of way. So it's like, these boys, man.
Battle rap at its best.
Craziness. We got a little personal, so we got to
That
see
shit got personal.
Right. We got to see a couple teams. So now, at this particular point in our day, is when we kind of
That's
veered
funny as hell.
off of the battles themselves.
Right.
Like we were lit, man. We were lit.
We were lit. We're
Shout
just
out to
gonna-
whoever passed me the champagne. All right, because I remember walking by and someone just looked. It was like heaven. Like someone from up above was like,
You ladies need champagne.
they were like, "Yo, you want some champagne?" And I was just minding my business, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
And champagne is the devil for me. Every time I mix champagne with liquor, is not a good night for me. I
loved
black
it.
out.
I
black
love
out. That's the
champagne. So
second
as
time.
soon as someone reached out with a nice little coupe, I was like, yes, I will. I will take that champagne. So, you know, I really
Yo,
enjoyed
Samsung,
myself.
come on, man. You came in the building bugging, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
wilding. But
Come
shout
on,
out to
man.
Sensei. That's
So
dope.
what you mean he's wild? Shout out to fucking Samsung. That's the type of energy we should all have.
And I'm like, shout out to Sensei. Finesse N Chill is my go-to other than Champion. Shout out to Champion. As soon as I
Yes.
walked in, this is how I know I was drunk. I almost climbed over the bar
literally.
to hug Tech Nine and Jay Black, and I had to be like, yo, are they filming right now? Like,
Did you
I
not?
didn't.
Did you not?
Yo, no, I
thought
did
you
it.
did.
I did it, but I saw that they wasn't mic'd up and headphones on, so I was like,
Nah,
alright.
this bitch walked in and I see them and I'm like, oh shit, it's serious. They're filming. She's like, hey guys, hi, and I'm like, yo, you don't even know if they're recording.
Yo, I'm never that happy. Never that friendly. I don't know. But shout out. It was her birthday weekend, damn it.
Hey, I
We
don't want to
worked
hear
hard.
shit. Listen, I work hard, motherfucker. So I don't want to hear. I got fucked up. So did Lee. So we was a little turned,
This
but
is cray cray.
fuck all of you because I feel like I don't have to apologize for having a great time.
Right. And now with K Shine and Av, when you guys play that battle back, you're gonna see us on stage. However,
We don't remember being there.
we don't remember that. Yo, do you understand?
Y'all
We
really don't remember.
don't remember. And
I
that's
listen.
bad. That
How
is
about-
so bad. Ladies,
How about
disclaimer.
this one? She had to call me because we swore we wasn't on stage for shit. I
For
was like,
no
listen,
battle.
bitch, if we're drunk, at least we weren't on stage for it. You know what I mean? And then she calls me the next day like, yo.
Most of the time, y'all was in the back.
Yeah.
She was like, yo, you have to look at K-Shine's battle. Just tune into the
Kay
battle.
was
And I
going
looked
off.
at it and
Yeah.
I see myself in the back like,
Oh, you worrying about that? I'm talking about
Right,
I'm talking about
right.
K-Shine going crazy, and
You know
and you
what?
worrying about what you look
because
like.
I was so, I don't remember being there. That's the crazy part. I don't remember being on stage.
That's
for
scary though.
anything.
Like ladies,
Like in the front.
only do this if you're around people you trust, and always know your limit, because it's scary when you see yourself on and you're like, what? I was standing there? That's crazy. And now with K-Shine and Av, what I will say is I feel like they've been watching Finesse and Chill. They watched our predictions because they both rap slower. I was understanding every single bar from both parties. They were slowing it down. There was no fighting. Even though the face-off got crazy, it was good. As soon as I walked in there, I went up to Av and I was like, everything good, Av? We're going to have a good, everything's good, right? There's not going to be no problems tonight. He's like, nah, absolutely not. Like, not at all. I think that was a dope battle. That's going to go down to who you feel was shit talking the most, because them boys was shit talking.
So, like I said, let's get into our tea.
Wait, we have 2 more battles.
Before we came out?
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah.
I'm like, what else?
JC versus B Dot.
I wasn't there for that.
Okay. I have to shout this out because that was my favorite
I did see
battle.
it, however, but we weren't there for that.
Wait,
were we?
left or right hand to God. I loved JC versus B Dot. B Dot has a new fan. My name is the Duchess. Pleasure. Now, mind you, JC, that's my heart right there. JC won that battle.
JC definitely did
JC won that battle, but I'm definitely, B Dot has moved into my personal list of favorites, and I will follow that boy until the end. And let me tell you something. JC came in so aggressive.
So aggressive.
Like, B Dot went first, and now we both look at both of them as conscious rappers, or, you know, they both tell storytellers.
No, but B Dot, so, I mean, I will say, disclaimer, I've never seen B Dot before. So I will say, watching him, I feel like I need to see a couple more battles to really try to understand him. And I could say maybe he's like a real good conscience rapper.
Right.
But you have to really know shit, and you really got to listen to what he's saying to get it.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's not one of those that you just like sit there and you're like, wait, what? Like, what? Oh, shit, no. You got to really listen.
And like, you know, we weren't listening when we were there, so we had to watch the pay-per-view.
He was breaking down. JC
down.
Says he's a vice lord, but vice lords have something to do with being a Muslim. But JC is an Israelite.
Right, you have to pay attention because you don't know about that. You'd be there like, wait, what?
I didn't know. He broke it down when I did the interview.
And then they both was doing, and then JC did it back, like, you know, your history and this and that. And it was almost like JC knew he had to be aggressive, and every time JC started screaming, he was like, he's not me. He's not better than me. He is not me. Because everybody's going to compare them to each other. And now he knows he has a good pen. He knows what it was. B Dot, this is I would love to manage this man. I'm not gonna call him a child because he's probably a grown ass man. Because for that to be his time on a main stage on a card like this, he did so good. Remembering wise, performance. I just want him to look at the crowd more. You could tell he's used to small rooms and small battles and small leagues because that's where, you know, you battle at each other. But on that stage, it's like you kind of need to pick up the habit of addressing the crowd for a few more seconds longer. That's the only criticism I have to B Dot, is that I want him to look at the crowd more. And he says bow a lot. I don't like that. The bow. I was like, bow. I don't like that.
I'm not used to hearing B Dot do the bow.
He said bow like 10 times in the first round. It's the new thing now.
A lot of rappers are doing that.
Right.
So.
That's twerk. I'm sorry. That's just twerk.
And Jack
Boy. It's Jack Boy. It's Ryder. It's
Goonies. It's a Goonies
thing.
But
other people were doing it. But I think the Goonies
kind of
like.
Trend. It's clear to say
they kind of like
trendsetters.
trying to stamp it though. That's for sure.
He said bow a lot. But shout out to B Dot. He definitely gained a big fan in me. Shout out to JC who came and put on, because just because we look at JC as the GOAT doesn't mean JC feels like the GOAT.
No, JC is the GOAT. No. I mean, I don't know if you don't
like,
feel
you know
that
what
way,
I mean?
JC?
Like, so.
Or should I say Julian?
Right. Mr. Carter. That's what I call him. Mr. Carter, he already knows. And then the last battle, I didn't
even listen to the interview y'all was doing with JC before the battle, so I got to check that out. Hopefully I can drop that one. Look at that.
Wait, are you being serious?
This was before the battle.
Oh my god.
Y'all don't
See, guys?
remember? And then I took a picture with y'all and Nikki and JC.
Oh my
No,
god.
you didn't.
You got
did?
pictures?
Who took it?
I just took that one picture. It was you, JC, and Nikki.
Wait, whose phone was this on?
I took it on my camera.
See, nah, but I think we were good, man. I think we were good.
We just didn't remember anything, but we were good, right?
We can't
Y'all
wait.
remember y'all both? I loaned both of y'all $100 each.
Nah, but we
we
might have to get you a jacket for Christmas.
I might have lent you some.
Right.
That was a
Right.
pretty expensive jacket too. It was
No,
a
I
North
know.
Face.
Yeah.
I know that broke my heart. The last battle.
Oh, hold up! Look at this. Red Breed Entertainment, ladies. I got free tickets for you to just come through my hotel and show them cheeks. That's Red Breed Entertainment.
See,
huh?
that's how I know it's
Wow.
not true because one, Rare Breed is very professional. They would never talk to us
That's
like
a
that.
fact.
But if you could kindly
That's
forward
funny.
that to
That's
ARP
funny.
and tell them we trying to get in there because we definitely coming. We definitely coming November 3rd, man. We definitely in
we'll
there.
definitely be in the motherfucking
November
building.
3rd, we're going to be in the building for RBE. We're
And
gonna
I'ma
talk
drink
about that
again.
later. Yeah. And then November 4th, we're going to be at Halloween Havoc for my boy City because he's going to step back from battle rap for a
Well,
little
y'all
while.
know y'all good because who was there when y'all was outside?
Yes.
You were
Alright.
Holding it down.
Once I
Literally,
found out
literally
what the
holding
situation
it.
was, I got the fuck up out of there.
Listen, I will
He was
say,
like, oh, they ain't going to
I
get me
will
put
say
out.
for a blogger, you were at the right place at the
The
right time. If you were in our family,
why are you calling me a blogger?
I'm just saying, if you were in our family,
Why are you letting her call me a blogger?
if
He's a
you were
me-
in
he's
our
media.
okay, media. If you were in our family, you would have had such good footage.
Oh,
on
that's a
some
fact.
back-
You would have had us
Oh,
on
that's
World
a fact.
Star.
World Star.
That's a fact.
Would have been
That's
us.
a fact.
So shout out to
That's a
Uncle
fact.
Ra, man.
Shout out to Uncle Rod. Let me tell you
He could
how.
have showed the world how ugly we really get.
How about the last battle? We were so drunk that we were cheering for DNA. It was DNA versus Danny Myers. Shout out to both of them.
But
y'all know
Hold on.
that we don't.
now that you said that,
I have a video, and as soon as they said, coming from Queens, New York, V was like, yeah! And I was like, what?
all right. Another disclaimer.
Clearly, we're over the shade and the
I
hate
was-
for DNA.
No, wait, because all right, hold on. Whoa, pause. So I will say that one of the first battle rappers that I ever met and actually like chilled with and got cool with was DNA. So I say that to say I'm a DNA fan. Like
Right.
aside from whatever personal shit we went through,
Right.
I really am a DNA fan.
Right,
He's
right, right.
lit
We'll
and
never
he's dope
talk
as
bad
fuck.
about him when it
Like,
comes to that.
whenever I see him on stage, I know it's gonna be good. So I mean, well, besides all the extra shit,
But I will say, Danny was getting crazy. Danny was getting crazy. Let's not sleep on the bar god. DNA held it down as usual, as he needed to. He won the face-off. Nobody can argue with that. That man is undefeated in arguing. But when it comes to the actual battle,
Ain't funny.
like Danny Myers was getting crazy too. So that's a good battle that I definitely do have to watch again. And then after our little situation, we go. Well, yeah, we had came back inside for DNA.
Oh, and then real quick, I never dated DNA, so let's not do that. Let's not sit here and start a whole rumor mill because that's
Right,
not what it
nah,
was. We
this
had
ain't
our
that.
own personal situation, had nothing to do with dating. It was just, it is what it is, and we're not gonna get into it. So thank you. No, let's keep going.
See how corny
Because
media
this is how people start.
This is
shit,
how
and
rumors
it's not
start.
even like that. Like I've never dated a battle rapper, so let's just get that clear.
Let's not start any of those rumors.
Right.
So then, okay, what I will say, because we're not going to get into the surprise battle itself, but what I want to talk about is the vibe. Because it was almost like if all of the regular, I don't want to call them regular people, all of the fans that came like from out of town.
And this is sober.
All of the fans and other, like, you know, ticket purchasers. You can say.
No, she keeps making it work.
I don't know. They left, and it was more like staff, battle rappers crew, media. Like, it was all of that vibe for the surprise battle. And then it just looked dope up there. Like, the vibe was crazy. Oh, it was my favorite. That was my favorite battle of the whole night. And I don't even want to say who I thought took it because that'll ruin it.
Okay, wait. Oh, no. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to say.
How about we just move on before anything slips out by mistake?
Make sure you guys go vote.
How about those Giants?
No. Let's get into it.
What I will say is.
Yes, Yusuf!
Yeah, let's talk. How long do we have? Because URL's next event is going to be Summer Madness.
No, what?
The next event is going to be Summer Madness in London. So that's Summer Madness technically, right? Right, yeah, that's Summer Madness.
Summer Madness, it's in November.
Before that, coming up, let me pull up my handy dandy calendar right here. So we got not this weekend, not next weekend, the following weekend.
So 2 weeks from now.
November 4th is the Halloween Havoc.
Right. Mm-hmm. So the 3rd is RBE, 4th is Halloween Havoc. So that's a whole
weekend.
Yep. That's a whole weekend of battle rap. So what we know so far from RBE is J Mills and K-Shine, which is so fire. Shout out to both of them. Ill Will and Calico. Now you were saying this was like the 3rd attempt. I'm so excited for Ill Will and Calico. That's the battle that made me want to go.
No, not Ill Will and Calico. This is the second time. It was set up on Quest McCody's league in Detroit. And I was there for that too. And that was the first time it was set up.
Right.
But that was like 2 years, 3 years ago probably.
Right. Yeah. Right. I can't wait to see that, yo. I can't wait to see that.
The tension's still been all the way.
Right.
I was at another event in Pontiac after that, and they went at it over there. There's some footage of that shit. So
why has it been taking so long to get back into it?
Who knows? Who knows why it hasn't been set up
It's
yet.
hard to beat Ill Will. I'm going to say that now. It's hard to beat Ill Will because he's so fucking funny, yo.
And he's got the best Uncle Ra-Ra impersonation.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And I couldn't, whatchamacallit, I can't disregard Calico because Calico was my #1 battle rapper coming into this. Mm-hmm. That was my favorite, all-time favorite. You cannot tell me that Lux beat him because Lux choked mad times. Like, I will forever take Calico's side in that battle and any battle. Except for Paste. Except for him versus Paste.
You know how we feel about that.
About patty cakes. Ow. They announced Shuni versus QB. Give it up for the ladies. That's going to be fire. QB actually... They were talking about she got her and Arsenal. They hit 1 million with their disrespectful battle.
Yes.
Wow.
They definitely hit 1 million. QB is nothing to sleep on, man. And Shuni's had a good year when it's come to female battle rap because everybody's complaining about female battle rap, but she's the only one that's really been still active. So them two are gonna go down. And there was one, oh my God.
What?
Jims versus QP.
I am so excited for this.
I'm scared. I don't want nothing to go left with Jim.
Don't even say that. Don't even say that.
It's not. They good. They've settled everything. They were at Survivor Series. They both battled when Jim's battled Tech 9.
Right.
And I forget who. Clean Paper battled not Young Ill. What's my man name? Young X.
Young X.
Yeah, and they were there in the building together, no problems, nothing. They squashed whatever beef that they had.
That's good. And I'm looking forward to seeing both of them come out because both of them kind of, not took a hiatus, but both of them kind of was in drama, fell back for a little bit, dealt with real life, and now they're going to come back. So I can't wait for that. Jims hasn't come back in the ring since he's been a father. We haven't seen Clean in a minute. I'm definitely excited for that. I can't.
It's going to be such a
it better not be sold out neither. Because I got to get these tickets this.
We got to go now. We got to make sure we get this out of the way. Seattle.
I don't even know who's calling me from Seattle. The weirdest numbers call me.
Shout out to, oh my God, wait. Guys. Well,
go ahead. While you got, I'm going to pull up City's card.
Maybe it didn't really I don't know who it is, but I got a weird birthday card. I got a card in the mail. Nice yellow card. Doesn't say who it's from. Doesn't say where it came from. Doesn't even tell me, where was this card bought.
Right.
But, 10 people signed it saying happy birthday, V. They knew my actual name. They knew the government.
They knew your
the
address.
And even if they even knew the address, they knew the apartment. Like, I never even put my apartment anywhere. So who
So
the hell
shout out
was
to
it?
the mysterious group of people that sent me a birthday card
Right.
and had
I
the
wish
whole
I knew.
office signed it. I'm like, you don't know any of these names?
Nope.
She's like, not one.
I wish I knew who it was. Whoever it was, thank you guys for showing so much love. I
Right.
wish I could have read half the names on that shit. I couldn't. But I appreciate the birthday love.
We have to be sober for RBE because we need to make it to Halloween Havoc the next day.
Right, so we can't get too fucked up. So if you got edibles, we'll be taking those.
We'll be edible.
Do y'all need me to monitor y'all?
Please.
I
Cut
think
you
you
off?
shall. You know what? Shout out to City real quick before we get into his card, because
Yes.
at one point we were all in our little section on stage, and City looked over at us and he was like, "Y'all need water?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? We do need water."
You're absolutely right, City. We
So,
do need water.
Fucking shout out to
Two
City.
waters to
yo.
the stage. Why would you have Smack say that on the microphone?
Shout out to
I'm
fucking
in
City.
the building. I've only been to one We Go Hard. I'm embarrassed to say that.
Really?
Yeah, but
V's been to more We Go Hards than you.
yeah, so you know, I be busy, you know what I mean? So but yeah, I'm definitely in the building for that.
We Go
Shout
Hard
out
is
to
good
City and
vibes.
We Go Hard, man.
Good vibes
Yeah.
that We Go
And
I
Hard.
can't wait.
Hopefully, I know he's got the pay-per-view, so I'm gonna bring the setup and see if we could set up in there.
Yeah.
And in between the battles, have y'all update
I'm
everybody
down.
what's going on.
I'm so down.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Talk to
attempt to
City.
do that.
I'm down. That'll keep me
Yeah.
nice and sober.
Yeah, as long as I don't interfere. As long as I don't interfere with the pay-per-view and he allows me to do it, I think
Put
we
me
can
to
do
work.
That.
City, I'm hired. Let me
Do the
know.
live
I'm
shit.
with
That'd be
the
dope.
shits. Actually, I saw him put something
Did
up
you-
on Facebook about needing some.
Which, before
side
that,
help.
remind me to talk about the Thanksgiving event that We Go Hard is also doing. But I know you didn't see this card because you would have went crazy. Chess versus Ish.
Chess.
Versus Ish.
I love you, Ish, but Chess.
Chess is V's favorite,
My
and she made
favorite.
sure to tell him that. Cause I went out, I was talking to Chess for a second. I was like, "She's for real."
Yo, we talked about this. We had this conversation a
She's
couple months ago. I told you I
serious.
love Chess, but he fell off, and I've been looking for that Chess ever since.
We
So,
found them.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
They just dropped Suge versus Chess. So if you didn't
Oh,
see
I was
that,
there.
check it
Oh,
out.
And
I filmed that.
Oh, that's right.
I helped me and Mustafa. Shout out to Music
Oh,
Films.
for you, Dub?
For you, Dub, that
Okay.
event. So
Yeah,
Chess
you part of
versus.
15 minutes of fame, but instead of filming interviews, for
I was
15
filming a
minutes of
battle.
Fame, you was filming a battle for UW. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will say though.
Shout out to 15 minutes of fame.
Did you?
Shout out
did
to
you-
my resume.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't watch it yet.
Okay, I was gonna ask you what you
I'm
thought.
watching.
Well, we'll definitely check that out later.
We'll watch it later.
Right.
So,
But we trying to set up an inside the bars with Chess, and we're trying to set one up with Suge. So
Right. They were dope. They were dope that night. Then there's a 2-on-2. It's so now how am I reading this right? Is it Steams and True Indeed versus Hayes the Gift and Chase Banks? Or is it Steams and Hayes the Gift against True Indeed and Chase? We gotta see how that goes. But shout out to Steams, shout out to Hayes the Gift, shout out to True Indeed and Chase Banks, D-Dub versus Zeus the God. Stumbles versus Breeze, Kid. Yo, these names, I'm gonna need y'all to chill. Kid Rock Dollars, come on, versus Cakes
Kid Rock Dollars.
and Cakes. Brooklyn Carter and Dougie, that's fire. Shout out to Dougie, shout out to Brooklyn Carter. Snake Eyes and Gaddafi, that's fire.
Okay.
Presidential Dubs versus Sony. Fetty versus J Baller. Killer Time versus AG. And that's going to be in Brooklyn. I'm
wait.
from Brooklyn. That's my favorite Steams line.
Lord.
Then for Thanksgiving, We Go Hard is putting together a Thanksgiving dinner plate giveaway, which is going to be in Brooklyn November 22nd. I've been posting it. City's been posting it. I'm going to keep posting it. If anybody has food, clothes, stuff that they actually want to donate,
We'll definitely
give
be in
more
the building
stuff.
for that. We are so excited for this.
Definitely
we've
do
been
that.
wanting to do something like this for the community for a while now, but
Right.
it's hard to try to figure out how do you get everything together? How do you get people to want to help you for free? Because
Right.
obviously, if we're going to buy the food, if we're going to do this, that, and the third, you need everyone to kind of just organize. So shout out to City for being able to really put this together. And I think it's going to be in 2 different locations, too. It's not just going to be in one location. He's going to try to get to 2 different locations to try to reach as much people as possible.
It's going to be on Broadway Junction first from 10 to 12 in the morning. And then it's going to be on Jamaica Ave train station from 12 to 2. And listen,
if you guys can't donate, because there is a GoFundMe link, so make sure you guys check out our Instagrams and City's Instagram. We posted up the flyer. If you guys can't donate money, you could always donate your time.
Right.
You could always show up. And even if you don't want to donate your time or your money, you could always just share the post. So just do that. And just at least have people come out or know where they can come out to go and eat a Thanksgiving meal.
Spreading love is free.
God.
I can't wait for that. Make sure you guys go vote. Hold on. One more thing before we get out of here.
No. What you mean? Well, we're forgetting the whole tea before we even get out of here. We have to talk about what happened.
All right, let's talk about it before we get out of there.
We can't just skip over.
We'll tell y'all the real tea. We had to get through the recap, so that's its own entity.
Finally get
now
into our
drama
shit. So we had a nice, cool little area.
How long is this drama shit?
Like 2 minutes.
I would say like 5 or 6.
Real quick?
Like go right ahead. What?
Can I do something real quick? I just want to play a quick video.
Go right.
What
kind of video?
No, it's a music video, and I'm gonna give somebody some shine right now that's in the chat.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna see what we think about it.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Let's see it.
So stand by.
What you think.
Here.
Don't go away. You better fucking tell us what you think about this. I don't even know who this is.
Here we go.
I'm trying to make a million if you ask me. Finesse to find the things, only green is what attracts me. Flipping presidentials in the sky is where you'll catch me. On a spaceship, fuck a Uber, fuck your taxi. I be in AC, Slater might stay at the trunk. Pull up at the Shell, tell him 30 on the pump. Got him saved by the scale. Kapowski in the trunk for the white girl. They crisscross until they jump. Shit, I got you jumping on your work. Shit, I got him cooking like the stove lit. Their arms open, tell them hold this. We from Jersey, bitch, you know this. And I don't gotta say much. Punch, cook the beat, and I start rolling up. Unload the heat, the proof is in the porridge. How I flip a brick, they call me Trap Morris. Mind blown, I be itching for a flip. They be standing online, I know they begging for a fix. I be stomping. Jersey City feel like Compton. Born in Sacramento when the summer fucking scorching. This trap shit is all I know. I was raised around some dealers, so I know. You don't even know me, how you know? You hating motherfuckers gotta go. Smoking on the gas like oh my god. This is for the lords and all the gods. You ain't selling bricks, you selling dimes. You ain't got the work, you wasting time. And I don't gotta say much. Punch, cook the beat, and I start rolling up. Unload the heat, the proof is in the porridge. How I flip a brick, they call me Trap Morris.
Yeah.
There you go. We back.
Yes, motherfucker.
I see Young that is old. I didn't know. I just thought I'd be a good guy, man, and play your video.
Right.
Because I saw it on your YouTube channel. So, shout outs to you, man. Maybe one day we'll play some of the new shit.
Right.
Lee said you got some new shit.
He just dropped Seasons Over.
This motherfucker say ow one more time.
The Midnight Special EP. We definitely gonna play more of that next week. We're gonna play a newer video from my boy Young. So let's just address the elephant in the room, and that's me.
I lost a lot of weight.
Oh my god, guys.
Go ahead, V. Let's hear it from your point of view.
All right.
POV.
I'm gonna take this one by the wheel because I feel like I drink a little more water, so I feel like I was present.
I was present.
So
You were present?
I was present. So all right, so let's get started. We had our section on stage towards the back where they can't see shit, and we thought we were good the whole time. We fucking left our jackets, our coats, our purses, everything.
Yo.
behind.
We left your purses
That's
too?
crazy.
We left our
We
purses.
got it later, and
I mean,
once
we never
got
lost it. We never lost it.
once we
just
got
left it
home,
there.
we was like, yo, we were a little too confident in motherfuckers that night. We put our purse, the jacket over the purse.
But where was that? It was in a good spot.
Yeah, because
Right.
it was
Definitely in a good
near.
spot.
It was near like DJ booths. It was near.
it was
I know it was
high.
by.
Right.
Right.
It was when
The
you came over with the
pay-per-view.
jacket. We put it right there where all our shit was. So we thought, whatever. So, we had our phones charging at one point. We left the phones there. We ran out off the stage. We were running around the whole place. When we come back, I remember grabbing my phone, grabbing all my shit, and then going outside. Now, other shit was happening everywhere. I'm sure everyone has different stories about what the fuck was going on with their lives that day. But, so we had to go somewhere. We had to make a quick run. And as I'm looking around, and I'm like,
Oh,
you know
my
what?
bad. Hold up. I remember that. You went to the store,
Right.
and the Lee was supposed to bring me back a water.
Right.
And then when
right.
y'all came back, you had a water in your hand. I thought it was my water, and V looked at me like, yeah, nah, nigga, this ain't yours. And like she said, I'm going to give it to you anyway.
Yo,
And she, no, it ain't
what?
yours.
Did I?
Yo,
So that's
you
where
know-
my water went, because I didn't know.
No, you didn't give it to me.
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
Yo, mind you, in the
Just
midst,
for the record,
in
I
the midst
figured
of
y'all
this-
didn't remember.
No, we didn't remember that at all.
I don't even remember that.
In the midst of that, V bought a plate of jerk chicken outside. I remember
it was so
vaguely
good.
tasting the jerk, like fucking that jerk chicken up. That I was like, it's spicy, but this is so good, so good. Then we were gonna go
To the store.
to get food, and I was like, wait, V can't find her phone.
No. I looked through my shit, and I was like, oh, wait. Because I sat down. There was a nice little table outside. I had put my shit down. So the last place that I'm sitting at, I'm thinking that's where I left it. So now I'm freaking out because I can't find my phone. I'm looking everywhere. So I turned to Lee, and I'm like, yo, I can't find my phone. That's I just had it. You know when you think you just had it? So
and
I'm
that's
like,
when
I just had it.
That's when the psycho switch went
So,
off in my head.
At that point, she's trying to figure out where the fuck my phone is. We're like, no, it's not lost. There's no way. So we're looking around. I go back to the little table where I was at. All I see, there was stuff there. There was a whole bunch of, miscellaneous shit. So we're kind of like, don't really know. I go back inside because we did stop at the VIP area that they had there. We did go in there real quick and eat before we even decided to go out. So I'm like, maybe it's in there. It's either there or someone took it from outside. I go to the VIP area. I'm turning couches up and down.
Really?
Yes. I'm looking everywhere. I'm like going
Not
in
me.
pockets.
Let me tell you what I was
I'm
doing
trying
while
to
she
figure out
was doing
where
that.
my phone is.
While she's doing that, I look like the psycho. You ever had a house party and something goes missing and you like, nobody's leaving until I check everybody's pockets? That's how I was. So now I'm grilling everybody, right? So now all I heard was that when she lost the phone, she called it, somebody called it, and between her and the female bouncer, they heard the phone.
Okay,
they
but
just
wait.
couldn't figure out where it was.
Was it ringing
We were-
at that point or buzzing?
Yes.
Because I
So,
remember y'all.
no, it
She
was
said
ringing.
yes.
So let me tell you, because this is how this became a whole fucking Twilight night, and people swore, oh, nah, y'all was just drinking. Y'all was... No, mother. Yes, I was drinking. Yes, I was. But I
drinking
was
water.
on top of my... I knew that something was going on, and I just didn't get what the fuck it was. It was some Twilight Zone type of shit. I'm sorry.
Right.
So we're in there. I know that there's a whole bunch of... Now, when I come back outside from the VIP, I see that there's a whole bunch of bouncers, and they're all sitting on that table where I was. So, kind of like crazy that they weren't there the whole time, and all of a sudden, they're all around
Surrounded
sitting
this
there.
table.
So now I'm like, all right. So I go up to them, and I'm still looking. I'm still moving things around. I'm like, yo, did anyone see... a phone that everyone's like, nah, there's people that aren't even answering. So now I'm looking at Dutch like, yo, I don't know where it is. Like, I thought it was here.
Yo.
So she goes and she calls. As she's calling by the doorway, she looks like a fucking psycho. She looks like
I'm
she
like
had a
this.
knife in the back, and she was just waiting to cut some, because she was just like, like on the phone, like what was that girl's name? Peppermint Patty or something?
Yeah.
She was like, I suspect 2 people right now.
Yo, and you know what it is I'm drunk. I'm waiting for a guilty face. Like, I figure if I keep calling, somebody's going to look guilty. Somebody's going to start vibrating. So the bouncer looks at me and he goes, you think I took the phone? I said, why? Is your pocket vibrating?
Hold up.
Went crazy.
The phone rang. When she was calling my phone, in that little corner of bouncer, someone's ringtone went off, and it was my same ringtone. So now, mind you, then this person, all of a sudden, they're all standing there. As soon as she's calling and the phone rings, he walks away. So I'm looking at her like, yo, I heard that shit. And now the manager of the bouncers was there.
The tiniest one.
And she comes up to me.
Girl, she was the manager?
Yeah, exactly.
She was a baby.
Exactly.
That was my girl, though.
Yo, I got crazy with everybody but her. I tell you,
yeah.
even at my drunkest moment, I got crazy with everybody except...
But she was the only one that was trying to help. Everyone else was just like, once they saw that we were being aggressive, they were like, nah, fuck out of here. Like, no, fuck you, bitch.
Right. And she was telling me, she was like, yo, you're bugging right now. She was like, he's not going to let you back in because he thinks you're a threat. And that's when I was like, a threat?
Oh, that made you turn up even more.
Listen, but this little girl she heard the ringtone. So as soon as she heard it and I seen her face like trying to figure like, oh shit, I did hear this shit. She looked like she didn't want to put her family out there.
That's what made me keep going crazy was that she heard it.
You heard that shit right next to me. She was like, yeah, but I think it's in your purse. So you think I'm lying about losing my phone and it's in my purse, bitch? So I run through my purse in front of her like it's not here. I looked here already. Anyways, the shit escalated.
The cops came.
She's looking at this one bouncer. There was this one bouncer that just so happened to sit right on the table I was on. So she automatically had it out for my fucking poor guy. I kept telling her.
If anybody knows the bouncer from Amasura, yo.
That was the big super duper.
Yes,
yo, he was battle rap fan. He was chilling. He was a real good dude. I was talking to him in the back.
Yo, you know what's crazy too is that somebody came out up to me and was like, yo, you're Duchess, right? I've never seen you like this. You're not like this. And I was like, what? You don't know me. What you mean I ain't like this? This nigga, yo, I was wilding, yo. But what got me was part of me still thinks deep down, all right, maybe whether it was him or not.
Helping. That's what it was.
Somebody had it and could have easily passed it off.
True.
They could have easily passed it off to the person that did return it because somebody else did return it. One day I'm going to ask them, like, yo, did somebody pay you to give this phone back? Because I really think it was outside.
Listen, as twilight as that day was, hold up, let's not get ahead of ourselves here because someone almost got arrested by the paddy wagon cops. So I'm like, yo. She's like, she sees the cops crossing the street, and I'm like, all right, Lee, all right, so let's stop now. Now we can stop. Now I'm like, no, Jill, we good. And the cops are walking towards us, and she's like, nah, fuck that, because they took her phone. And I'm like, you do know that's a paddy wagon. If it's but both. So let's not.
Yo, God was with me that night.
By the time I came out, I was like, okay, what's going on?
And he was in the middle of it. Unc was grabbing. We were, it was so
I was trying to tell her. She just didn't want to hit because I'm like, yo, you're threatening the dude. You're saying all this crazy stuff. You're not going to get back in if you keep
fat motherfucker.
Yes.
You took her phone.
Yeah.
I know you took her. Oh, I'm looking at you, right? Because your shit's ringing in her pocket.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was quietly calling this phone, just grilling. Like, everything y'all telling me I said, I thought I was saying in my head.
She was so under control.
You were saying it out loud.
And you were saying all of this. And mind you, I told her 5 times, he's not the guy. If anything, it was the guy next to him that I heard the phone go off.
And not only that, I'm trying to explain to you, like, yo, at this point, you don't know who has the phone.
Right.
So by doing what you're doing, it's just making it worse for you.
Because we're not going to ever find it.
Right. Not for the person that has the phone. Right. Because you wasn't going to be able to come back in. It was a little chilly.
It was, and my jacket was inside. It was my adrenaline.
So listen,
once I got cold, I was like, switch up.
After calling this poor man.
How about with the cops that I was like, y'all ain't going to do shit.
Oh my God. So the cops are walking past us and I'm holding on to her like my daughter. I'm like, let's go. God. Listen, she wants to turn around and be like, they're like, what happened, miss? Like, is everything okay?
Spades,
like, what's going on? She's all like, oh, they took her phone. Now they don't want to act like they don't know what's going on. And
I'm like, he's supposed to protect us.
He's like,
and
okay.
He's stealing.
He's like, okay, man, we're going to go and we're going to figure this out. And she turned around. She's like, yeah, you're going to go and not do shit. I was like, oh my God, just make it stop.
And like you said earlier, I'd have had some great footage.
You would have had it. I would have been on World Star.
You know what?
Thank God there was nobody grimy outside, like one of these grimy fucking media people that love shit like this. They'd have had me on the front.
Shit like that.
Shit like that. So then, out of nowhere, something clicks in my head, and I'm like, Beasley is gonna fucking kill me.
Listen,
if he sees these cops outside.
Somehow she got calm, and we were like kids that got in trouble. You know when you send them to the corner, like turn around and think about what you thought, like think about what you said. So we go to the corner, and literally I'm just like, just looking down. You ever seen the meme of the fox on the bed on the edge, like? That was me. Like, how the fuck are we gonna get back in? The cops were inside to make sure we didn't go inside. So that was crazy.
They was in there. They was watching the battle.
Right.
When I went back in, they was posted up by the door
watching
like
the
this,
battle. Yep.
Watching the battle.
That
so.
too.
They probably was like, "You're threatened by this girl."
Out of nowhere. And I had my own argument with the bouncer because I'm like, please, you're telling me you're threatened by us? Your big ass is threatened by little me, and he's just looking at me like, well, y'all threatened my life, so what more can I say? So we stood there, we were reflecting. We took a back for a second and try to recoup, and out of nowhere, crazy over here, Hulk.
Bipolar.
The green goes away, and she just walks up to this tall ass man after calling him a fat motherfucker like 30 times.
He was huge.
Yeah. She walks up to him like I'm talking. Hold on, I gotta reenact.
Like if batting my eyes was gonna get me out of this.
She's not serious, and she kind of just walks up to him like, so like you're saying I'm a threat?
You know what? I think that might have been funnier than when she.
Right,
so funny.
Yeah, mind you, he was on the phone, so he didn't know what I was about to do.
Yo,
so
I
he's
was
on
in
the
the
phone.
back when she went up to him. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna escort us out of here. This bitch is so crazy.
So I looked at him and I asked him, and he's on the phone. He doesn't know what he's like. Hold on, I'm gonna call you back.
He was like, I'm gonna call you right back.
And he's like, what did you say? I was like, you're telling these people I'm a threat to you? I'm like, listen.
She was so calm.
She lost her phone. He was like, yo, do me a favor and get inside. He was like, go inside. I hope you find this phone and find your jacket because it's cold outside. Go inside. I was
like, she's halfway.
That's the one, like I say, he was in the back talking with us and, yo, I love that y'all here doing it. Like he was just souped up that we
so
were
he
in
knows
the,
me.
Well, I'm saying we.
Nah, but yeah,
that URL
as a collective
was in the building, and you know what I mean. So he was one of those battle rap fans.
He's probably like, I got cursed out by Duchess.
You know what? We owe him an edible arrangement. We do.
If anybody knows,
send him some chocolate
but
strawberry.
I will say this. I'm gonna end it on this note. I do apologize for
we don't give
that.
A fuck.
I apologize for getting that wasted for moments like the fact that the things I don't remember. But what I will say is, get you and me, dog, because I don't go up to the smallest one. It's not like I get drunk and I pick on people.
Went on to the little girl.
I went to the biggest one. Like, no, y'all not gonna try to play us.
The biggest person, period, in that whole building.
Always.
In the whole building. I always go for the biggest and the craziest, man. But what I will say is once he let us back in, God bless him.
Yes.
He let us back in, and we was able to see the last battle and the surprise battle. I sobered up. I was good. Like, literally, that felt like I blacked out for that period of time. Somewhere between me calling, looking like the meme of the white lady that be calling on everybody.
That's or whatever her name, Permit Patty.
I was like staring. Oh my God. So that was our fun night.
That
Some
was
people
crazy. I hope that, like I said, if you guys know who he was, let us
and
know.
then so that we don't leave you guys in suspense. Once he let us back in, some random dude walks up to us and was like,
on some Twilight Zone shit. Everyone's coming up to us like, yo, y'all got your phone, da-da-da. I had mad people coming up. And out of fucking nowhere, I turn around and this guy from Cali, comes out of nowhere like, yo, you lost your phone? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, is it a Samsung? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, I got it. And I'm like, and all 63 calls that you got on my phone, you couldn't pick up once to say, yo, I got it?
See,
that's a fact.
Let's keep it 100. He did not have the phone.
That's what I'm thinking.
Whoever had the phone gave him the phone, and I told y'all that.
Yeah.
Whoever had it, whoever had it gave him the phone to get back to y'all because it probably was one of the security guards.
And they knew that they were going to get in trouble.
Right. So they couldn't come to you after all that commotion and say, oh, I found your phone, because she's been blaming security all day.
And I feel that. I really feel that. I really feel that it could have been one of security. And I really do feel like once they felt like, oh, cops is here. Oh, somebody's going to check the cameras. Oh, this, and that. That's when they were like, yo, pass this off to somebody. Go give that girl her phone. Because all of a sudden we got let in and we got the phone.
That's a fact. Because they, again, whoever had the phone figured like this is going way further than what I thought it was.
Right, exactly. And had to pass it off.
Away. But then again, it was too late for them to say, oh, that was your phone that I have in my pocket?
Right, because this person, I promise you guys, this person went up to him and told him my phone was missing. I didn't even know him. So for him to have came out of nowhere, you know, we went back to the VIP section, and shout out to him at the end of the day. Thank you for giving it back. That's all I really care about. I had way too many pictures and videos that I was dying to post.
Yeah, that's the first thing she said. She said, whoa, we just took mad pictures.
No, not just that. I'm like, I got quiet for so long while she's wilding. I'm just thinking like, yo, how am I going to Uber anywhere from now on? Like, all I ever do is Uber. And now I'm going to have to take a bus to go somewhere.
She said I have to go take public transportation.
So that was my biggest worry at the moment was, damn, how am I going to get to work on Monday?
You could call me out and took you to work.
Yo, you know what's funny too, Unc? We was in the Uber back
going back home.
And we were like, why didn't we just stay with Unc?
Well, you know what? It's probably good you didn't.
Why?
Because right after I left, was getting ready to leave, I wound up interviewing Smack.
Oh, and you stayed for a while.
Smack went home, and then me, Beasley, and Nikki went to Corona Diner.
Right.
And we got some lemon pepper wings.
Lemon pepper wings.
Then I had took Nikki home.
Right.
She lived in Manhattan, but if it wasn't for the, hanging out with Beasley and them, I would have took Nikki. And yes, y'all didn't
I would have went to the diner, right?
That's because y'all didn't have my motherfucking coat.
Yo.
That's why. Y'all knew
what's crazier with the coat thing is after we got back inside, found my coat and your coat, we lose it again. Lost it again because everybody went to the surprise battle. So I come downstairs and I tell JB, I'm like, JB, there's a jacket over there. I said, I know there's a green jacket, a gray jacket. It's next to a gray jacket. Just get the jackets. So when he came and he brought them to me.
You thought you had everything.
I thought I had everything. And it was right there on the banister.
I bet you that big, fat motherfucking
probably
security guard got
if you call, though, because it was empty, when I walked back in the room to look for the jacket, the little bouncer chick was like, oh, no, not her again. And I'm like, I'm just looking for my jacket.
Yo, she must have been like, fuck.
Only because I saw her, I understand when you say the little bouncer chick. Because it's easy to just say, yo, she was
tiny.
Like she was tiny like Nikki so from the Source tiny.
To not even
I was calling her Deja Loaf all night. That was my logo. That was my logo.
I kept going up to her like, listen, I know you don't want to rat out your boys because, you're the manager and all, but you heard that shit, didn't you? And she was just like, damn,
I was calm with her because she was calm with me.
Right.
I think that's what it was. Like, she was so calm and she's like, yo, he really
wasn't calm with me. I was calm with you.
Yo, and I don't remember that. It was you.
Okay, hold on, because I will say I got the motherfucking NFL spinoff from this one. I'm grabbing
she said
her.
She grabbed me and I dipped.
She did like the only Odell Beckham shit that I was like, yo, what? Like, I had her hand in my hand. I don't know how this girl... Again, I have to reenact this shit because I'm holding her like, yo, let's go. And this girl literally did one of these. Like, she was like holding on. She was like, I was like, how did you? She went forward. She went forward like she's leaving, and then she turned around and ran out the fucking.
What I will say is, I never get like that as like to be a bully. It's always like in defense mode, like, oh, you thought you was playing us or you stole from us type of thing. Right. I would never get belligerent and just like be cursing people out for no reason. He was looking at me while I was calling. He was playing with his pocket a lot.
What I do want to say is, guys, get you a motherfucking Dutch, yo, because we found the phone at the end of the day. This bitch went crazy. I was just sitting there like a fox, just like, fuck, yo, I got Uber everywhere. I couldn't even get mad because I was just thinking of all the shit I just lost. Get you a Dutch.
Get you a me, dog, because one, I'm so crazy that I could cause a riot and then clean it up.
Yeah, and then be like, guys, why are you so violent? Relax.
I
We can talk about
yo,
this.
that's always been me in life, yo. I get myself into it and I talk my way right out of it. Like, what? Let's think about this for a second, guys.
So, guys,
and
also,
we made it back in and got home safely.
Make sure you guys are following us because we have tons of these pictures that I'm talking about that I was scared of losing. So make sure you guys go and follow us on Finesse N Chill on Instagram. Follow the Duchess of Jersey on Instagram and Sitting X Pretty. So you guys definitely check out the highlights. Check out all the pictures. We're uploading everything as we speak. There's so much to put up. So just make sure you guys check that out. And then make sure you guys check out all of the interviews on 15 Minutes of Fame with Nikki Knowledge. And,
Nikki Knowledge is going to be breaking down the bars. Got a lot of interviews. He got the Smack interview. I saw you got
and then we made our own little drunk video that I don't know what it's gonna look like.
At the footage. I'm gonna look at the footage.
Yo, tell how you was like, yo, we gotta get these interviews, and I just ran off.
Yo, you know what this girl did to me? At one point, because I was drinking water, so I'm like, yo, we're not working right now. Like, I turned around and I was like, yo, we gotta go do some interviews. We gotta move, girl. Like, this is the point where we gotta wake up.
Yo, I booked.
Wait a minute.
I walked off, and V's like, where'd you go?
Something happened on my phone that as I told her that I was like, I went like this and my hair went down just like this. So I'm like this. And when I look back up, I don't see her. So I was like, wait, what? Like, where'd she go? I'm thinking maybe she ran to you to get the camera. Yep. So then I look around, I ask people, like, have you seen Dutch? No one's saying, no, I don't know. She's running around somewhere. Why I turn around and this bitch got the camera? Like, so what are you wearing today?
And I'm on chest.
I'm like,
mind you, I apologize because I didn't even ask people. Like, I wasn't like, yo, I'm gonna interview you, yo, I'm gonna turn the camera on. Soon as she said, I was like,
well, hopefully it's some good footage that the people will appreciate.
I just feel like it's short. It's gonna be good footage that you can use for B-roll, but it's gonna be short. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna put this link in my bio right now if you guys want to check out some pictures. We do have a shot from inside, upstairs, outside, all around,
everywhere.
Everybody.
So
we got pictures with everybody.
Check those out.
I got so many fucking pictures on Instagram. I didn't even like them all. Like, God damn it, it's too much.
It's too much. Listen, that's why I was stressed. I was like, yo, all these, whenever we go out, this is the misconception. Everyone swears we got thousands of pictures. We're not paying attention. No, it's the total fucking
That's
opposite.
why this time we were drunk taking so many pictures.
Fuck everything. You got a drink for me? Yes. You got to pick. Let's take a picture. Like, whatever. I'm game for it. So,
I have pictures of Jack Boy smiling. You people have never seen Jack Boy smiling before. In this fall, I was like, just taking pictures with everybody.
Yo, Andrea, let us know, mama, if you ever up here, we need to go and have a great fucking time.
Definitely.
No losing phones, and we're going to be quiet with the Henny this time around.
I'll never get that crazy again, man.
We're going to eat this time. That's what we're going to do.
Yep.
But shout out to you guys for showing love, tuning in tonight. And like I said, make sure you guys are following us everywhere so you guys could see the craziness and what little things and flicks here and there we got.
Yep. So as soon as you log off of this, click 15 Minutes of Fame and go check out those interviews and see what happened after the battle.
And do me a favor, motherfuckers. Stop being scared of saying hi. I hate that, yo. I know there was at least 5 people I saw that I kind of recognized but wasn't sure, and they didn't say nothing. So when
maybe
you
that's
see
why
us,
you're so aggressive with it. You motherfuckers better say hi next motherfucking time.
No, you know why I'm aggressive? Because it's weird when you're like this. Staring, and I don't know you. Okay, so that's why I'm a little aggressive when it comes to that. Let's say hi.
I thought I was the least approachable person. Nobody's got a problem approaching me.
No, apparently not.
They ain't never even seen my face and they know who I am.
We took the cake for that one.
That's crazy.
So guys, make sure you check everything out, and make sure you guys are there for what's the weekend of the
November 3rd and 4th.
November 3rd and November 4th, guys.
And if anybody out there listening, y'all can get to London, or if you're in London, URL got Summer Madness 8 going down November 10th also. So, and if not, get those tickets. Watch Battle live. If I said that right.
Yes, watch Battle live.
Yeah, support the culture, y'all. Support the culture. That's it, ladies?
Yep, that's it.
Thank God. God bless for coming out.
We made it.
We done.
You're hired.